Hello everyone, Dragon here, and today I wanted to bring you guys a guide on how to improve in the Crucible. Now, being as I am a 1.6 KD at the time of writing this script, you can take my advice with a grain of salt. Now, before I begin with anything, I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to Drew Bird, my Crucible teacher. Many of the things that I'll be speaking of today was advice given to me by him. A link to his Twitch channel will be in the description below. Now, without any further ado, let us begin with part 1. To start things off, we need to determine the best sensitivity to use in the Crucible. In my honest opinion, I would recommend any sensitivity between 2 and 5. Reasoning for this is anything below 2 would be too slow, sacrificing speed for accuracy. Anything above 5 and you're sacrificing accuracy for speed. So your best bet is stick around 2 to 3. Overall though, use what is most comfortable for you to use. The sensitivities I provided are just what I'd recommend to have the best experience. Now, to find your best sensitivity, you can do a few things. First is going to patrol, ideally Earth or Titan, and going through each and every sensitivity level. Practice your shots, see which level becomes too fast. If it becomes too fast, lower it down by 1, and that should be your best sensitivity. Stick with it for about a week or 2 and learn to get a feel with it. It's not going to happen overnight. You can also practice your shots and everything by going the Leviathan raid, but Cabal aren't the best test dummies to practice your shots. This next section is going to really change your playstyle, something that will take time to get used to, but will help you in the long run. I highly encourage changing your button layout to bumper. Reasoning for this is because it will allow more flow in your movements and to do more things as you're moving. Having your jumping, your L1 button allows you to make advanced movements, i.e. jumping, gliding, and blinking, and be done without ever removing your thumb from your right analog stick or your aim. This will allow you to do actions like jumping and gliding while aiming and shooting, letting you stay on target, thus multitasking. Now, if you have paddles on your controller, like a scuff or perchable set of paddles, you can do these next few things. You can make the circle button the right paddle and the square button the left paddle. That's what I run. You don't have to run those, but that's what I run and I'd recommend. This will allow you to 1. Slide without aiming, without losing your aiming, and shooting at the same time. Second, shooting while reviving, though Bungie nerfed it here this time around. You'll be able to shoot and revive at the same time if you make one of the paddles square. Your melee though is moved to the R3 button, which is clicking the right analog stick if you didn't know. Which again is helpful, as you don't need to stop shooting to melee. Overall, I'd recommend this button layout, but if you really can't adapt to it, then just choose what you feel best with. Now, for the fun part. I'm going to talk about everyone's favorite weapon in the world that everyone uses. The tractor cannon. In all seriousness, I'm going to talk on a few weapons to use to help your Crucible game. Before I begin, these are, again, recommendations. That stutter, I don't know. But use what is most comfortable for you to use, again. To get it out of the way, we got Mida Multi-Tool. what is there else to say? It's a goddamn Mida. Use it. It's good all around. Good rate of fire, good damage, high caliber rounds, fast reload, increased movement speed. The list goes on. It's just good. I don't like using it because I suck with it. But if you're good with it, go ahead. That's a weapon really recommend using in the Crucible to do well. Because it's Mida, you know? Moving on, we got the Antiope D SMG. Very strong weapon when used properly. It is a 15 to the body, 20 to the head with an above average distance. Very good for close range. It can reach out a bit to mid range. After getting a kill and reloading, you get a 6-second buff called Kill Clip. It becomes 20 to the body and 25 to the head. With 28 in the mag and 600 rate of fire, it has a very controllable recoil pattern, making it quite the melt machine. With base damage, you can get away with 1 to 2 kills, and with Killing Clip, if you're skilled enough, you can get up to 3 kills within 1 magazine. Really a top tier choice and would recommend as an alt to Mida. Next is the Uriel's Gift in the secondary slot. 450 rate of fire with controllable recoil, outstanding damage output. There is a reason it is a monster in the Crucible. High caliber rounds adds to this allowing a lot of flinch. I'm one taking this. I'm not going to re-record. I'm sorry. Whatever. Anywho, add 2 stability mods and you can actually start challenging Midas at their range, though that is only exclusive for hunters. Sorry, Master Race Warlocks. We got the short end of the stick there. Best used for the Uriels would be mid to long range. You can work with it close range, but it's not recommended. Next up, we got the Last Hope Sidearm. A throwback to Destiny 1's end of life meta. This beauty is a truly something amazing and something that should be feared in the Crucible. With the highest time to kill in the game, you can't go wrong using this to bring destruction to your opponents. Honorable mentions are any 450 rate of fire auto rifles, Vigilance Wing, the Iron Banner SMG, because I can't remember the name, so we're just going to call it the Iron Banner SMG, Nightshade, and Nameless Midnight. If you have any of those weapons, either in the vault or on your character or alternate characters, use it. But again, don't force yourself to use a weapon because it's meta. Use what you're most comfortable with. If I missed something at all in this weapon section or anywhere else in this video, let me know in the comments below. That's all I really wanted to talk about in this video on how to improve your game at the Crucible. Again, I am just a 1.65 in trial, so I could be helpful, or I could just be talking out my ass, who knows. Also, again, please drop Drewbird a follow, or if you're really special, a subscription over on Twitch, as most of this advice I learned from him. As I continue to grow as a PvP player, I hope that I can help others grow. If you want to see me play Crucible, I stream Trials Carries Friday through Monday, since I stream what I want during the week. Eventually I do have to reduce that though. Don't want most of the week taken up by Destiny, but that's plans for later. I do hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. And I've gotta go, so don't mind me. I gotta figure out what I'll do with these series I've been pushing back for months now. Till next time, bye.